What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, the Sith Lords. Here on Something for Every Nerd. My name's Tom. This right here is Karanatano.
What's going on? Say the word.
This is EveryNERD.
What's going on?
That is MacLeod.
Yeah?
Thank you, game. That's MacLeod. This is Remote. And we are in a boss fight.
Let's go.
Everyone activate your freaking energy shields.
I hear you.
We have to fight a tank droid. Hopefully it goes better. Just force lightning its ass. Go this way. Just force lightning.
Let's get this over with.
Force lightning. It's going a lot better than the last time we fought this thing. Yes! Nice job, guys. MacLeod, heal yourself up with the med pack. Oh, wrong button. Awesome, great way to start. Okay, I want my force power to come back. Heal. Okay, we are ready to go. I can walk into his sprite. What the hell? Let's what does he look like inside? Let us look. Not that impressive, actually. No wonder we beat him. He's freaking hollow. Okay. Let's see if there's... We got lockers in here. Maybe we can open one. It's storage containers. Can we open these? What do I get for beating the boss? I get a Sith Disruptor and another heavy suit and a sonic grenade. I wonder if that Sith Disruptor is better than any of the other guns I have. Adhesive grenades, money. Get a Chani shield. We haven't met them yet, but we will. We'll get there. Ooh, frag grenades. Okay, I really needed those. More credits. Alright, another metal box. Components. We can build shit with that. And parts. We can build shit with that too. And we can't look at those things. Okay. Real quick. I'm going to save here because of reasons I will tell you in a moment. Alright, we should be good to go. I should have enough force power, and I should have picked up enough stuff from that room that we should be fine. This old orbital shuttle doesn't have a hyperdrive, but it can get you to the restoration zone once you open the underground hangar doors above you. Didn't I do that already? Game, I know. Didn't I open the shuttle doors? Wasn't that why the boss fight happened? Bay control. Unlock hangar doors. Hangar doors unlocked. I thought I did that already. Oh, I might have done that in the last video before we fought the tank droid. I was trying to make the camera look up to see if the doors actually had opened. But can take you to the restoration zone. Take the shuttle to the shielded mesa in Telos's polar region. Okay. Cutscene. Away we go. Oh, little kid. He has no idea what's going on. I like their googly eyes. It looks funny to me. Okay.
Statement. We have arrived too late. The target has evaded us. We must pursue it. Observation. They have likely escaped aboard the orbital shuttle that has been docked here. The bay control computer likely will have a record of their departure. Query. Have you discovered anything about the shuttle's course? Answer. I have managed to track the shuttle's movement across the SHIELD network. However, the SHIELD network does not stretch over the polar region, which was the shuttle's apparent destination. Statement. Dispatch a unit to the polar region with the last known coordinates and approximate path of the shuttle. They will not escape us again.
Okay, but here's the thing. There's the mesa, by the way. Looks kind of familiar, doesn't it? Like you've seen something that looked something like that before in Star Wars. Also, how the fuck did you beat us here? That's a rocket launcher, by the way. And look at that, we just got shot down again. But seriously, how did you beat us here? We left in a ship for this area before you even realized we were leaving. How did you beat us here? We get shot down a lot on Telos. But here's why I'm happy I got those frag grenades. Because guess what? Now we get to fight those HK droids. Yeah, there's... Bayodur doesn't join the fight. It's me, Kreia, Atten. Me, Kreia, and Atten. Duh, there's only 3 of us. I shall get up first. So did we, like, go through the windshield there? I feel like we'd be a lot more fucked up if that was really the case. I forgot to see if that Sith Disruptor was a better weapon.
Irritated declaration. There you are. It has been extremely difficult to track you down, Jedi. Quick clarification.
I mean, I just wear the robes, dude. You don't know I'm a Jedi.
We can facilitate communications. Unnecessary addendum.
I could just be a fanboy.
And put an end to hostilities.
Any reason why you shot down my vessel? Why are you assassin droids? What are you assassin droids doing here? How many of you are there? If you want to fight, then come on. Destroying one of you is easy. Wiping out 3 of you might cause me to break a sweat. Any reason why you shot down my vessel?
Unnecessary clarification. We merely wish to cripple your vessel. Once we tracked your coordinates, we were able to deploy several droids in this location.
You guys are very chatty.
Query. We are, however, curious as to why you chose to come to the remnants of the polar Telos irrigation system. There is nothing here that our instruments can eager threat. But we are looking forward to
doesn't look like
your
it could
motives
be
for coming
anything.
here when
This
we place you
sort
in
of
torture
rock
restraints.
formation is totally natural. You people are stupid.
Self-evident answer. Wherever you try to run, we will be there, armed and ready. Rhetorical query. So the query...
How many of you are there?
Chiding statement. Oh, Jedi. There are as many of us as are needed to capture or kill our targets.
So was the HK droid that we found in the last episode that ended up exploding, was that one of yours? Or was he just kind of hanging around? I'm actually kind of curious. Like, were you planning on having him blowing up and killing us?
And our attack protocols are more than a match for you and your allies.
Not if I throw grenades at you. If you want to fight, then come on. Always select Force Lightning. Frag grenade. Frag grenade. Frag grenade. Force Lightning. Yeah, that's typically how I play. Thunderbird.
Time to eat.
Oh, we're boned.
Just say the word.
Wow, this part's hard. Wow, we died super quick. I hate that fight. I hate it so much. Okay, we'll skip all this once I get there. I'm not gonna go through all the dialogue again, guys. Don't worry. But like, yeah, this was why I didn't bother with the tank droid last time, because I knew this is where we were going to end up. Also, weird thing about this section, there's actually a picture on the back of the box of this game that shows a person in this fight with a lightsaber, like a double-bladed lightsaber. I'll put the picture up right now if you haven't seen it. I'm going to level up Kreia real quick while I talk. And I don't really understand how that's possible. Like, the earliest in-game that I've been able to get a lightsaber is Dantooine. We can go there at some point. Like, I have no idea how anyone gets a lightsaber before then. So how did this whoever, I guess it was one of the devs or whatever, how do they have a lightsaber at that point in the game? I don't get it. We'll give Kreia a power shot because I gave her a blaster like a dumbass because I didn't want her to have a gun. Powers, does she have Force Lightning? We'll give her Force Whirlwind because I don't want to give her Force Lightning. And disable droid. Alright, cool. Accept, level up. Wow, okay, we haven't leveled her up in a while, have we? Powers, increase your speed. Why couldn't I just level all of these at once? Okay, I think I can switch stuff right now. Okay, it doesn't do a lot. Oh, but this does damage to droids. Actually, here, take this ion rifle. Then 216. I think that does more damage than anything else he's got. Okay, and then we'll give him another. We'll give him an energy shield. What does this do? No, it doesn't help him at all. No, those don't help me. That's shit. Can I give her anything else? This does the ion damage. We'll give her that one.
I say the word.
What we did in the fight
More where that
at the
came
compound. I'm gonna run away. Theodore's unconscious on the ground right now. We'll worry about him later. I'm just gonna stay in the back and heal him. For some reason, I couldn't heal Kreia. They actually took one down. Are they gonna come to me? No. Solo mode. Stealth. I don't know. I'm trying anything at this point. Frag, sonic, adhesive, disable droid. Okay, that didn't help.
Time to even the odds.
Okay, this might not end well. Oh wow, that went well.
Systems failing, Master.
Reactivate energy shield.
What is it?
And reactivate your energy shield, for God's sake. Fire grenade. We're doing well somehow. I don't know why. This is going better than it did. Why is it going so well this time? Is it because I ran? Because I activated my shields. Ed, where the fuck are you?
Systems failing,
So where did the
Master.
sound go? Where's weird? There we go. Okay. Thanks, Atten. You just kind of stood there for the second half of that fight. Ooh, HK control cluster. Okay, we actually need that. Because remember, there's... Did I show that off? There's a broken HK droid on the Ebon Hawk, if you guys remember. Oh, it's because I had solo mode on, like a dumbass. Okay, we don't need to heal now, though we will save. But there's a broken HK droid on the Ebon Hawk, and we actually have to get its parts back. And we get them. That's one of the ones we need for him. Theodora looks as if he was knocked unconscious by the explosion. If you can find refuge, then he should recover in time. In time for what? Also, I've looked around this entire area. There's nothing here. But this right here, this little mound. Let's go see what it is. It's the door! Also, why is he not wearing his armor? Those are the people in white. One of them stole the Ebon Hawk. Also, they have like glowing sticks. They're going to a rave. Actually not. I know what this is. What's up? We just came to say hi. Oh, the door locked behind us. Can we leave?
Lay down your weapons, and you shall not be harmed.
Alright, we mean no harm. I'm not giving up my weapons. Take my weapons and you die. Alright, we mean no harm. No harm. I'm not gonna...
Why is it that everywhere we go, I end up in a cell? I mean, why did they lock us up? What is this place?
It is a training ground for Jedi.
What? This ice hole?
It's a Jedi Academy.
It bears the semblance of an academy. But where are all the students? Curious.
You've got to be joking.
You know,
What is a
dead,
Jedi
maybe?
Academy
The
doing out here in the middle of
Jedi Civil War
nowhere?
Killed
It is
off,
a place
killed off a
hidden from
bunch
the
of them,
galaxy
so I
like the
doubt there would be
Academy on
students here,
Dantooine.
Kreia.
But this place... Oh, Atris, you have been clever.
Atris?
It's none of your concern.
I know
Well,
who
the
Atris
sooner
is,
we're
but you
out of
guys
here, the
don't.
better. 2 crazy Jedi are more than enough for me. No one told me we were going to be dumped in a nest of Jedi.
And what is it about this place that causes you such fear?
What do you mean? We're in the middle of a bunch of Jedi. You know how they are.
No, I do not. Not in the way you seem to.
What?
You got a problem with Jedi?
What are you
Hatton?
doing? Get out of my head!
Stop struggling. Let me follow the current. Deep, deep.
That's kind of messed up. You just kind of forced your way
Stop.
into his head.
Stop! Ah!
What the fuck, Kreia?
With the fear is mingled guilt. It squirms in you like a worm.
I don't like you, Kreia.
And the why? And there is its heart. You surprise me.
Could you
I could
sound
not
more
feel it
evil?
before.
For God's sake, woman.
Your feelings are a powerful shield indeed. Do not worry, Atten. If he is a Jedi, he will forgive. And if he is not, he will not care.
You can't tell him, please. I'm asking you. I don't want him to...
Think less of you. I hardly think that's possible. Still, there is no
You
shame in
are
what you
such
ask.
a
We all
bitch.
wage war
If
with the
hurting,
past,
if I
and it
wouldn't
leaves
die
its
because of it, I
scars.
would
I will not
eject
speak
you
of yours,
out
Atten,
the
but there is a
fucking
price
loading ramp with
for
the Ebon
such
Hawk.
things.
What?
I am tired of your
What
shit,
price?
There are those who wage war and those who follow them. You are a crude thing, murderer, but you have your uses. You know how important this man we travel with is. Even one such as you can feel it. You will serve him until I release you.
And if I refuse?
You will not. If you do, then my silence will be broken. And then, Atten, you will be broken. You fear the Jedi, and rightly so. If Atris learns of your choices, you will never leave this place. But
Okay,
whatever
first of all,
fear you hold of the Jedi,
We
know
learn
that if
what
you
he's
disobey
afraid of.
me,
We learn what
that
his
my
problem is.
punishment
And
will make you
as part of the
beg for
storyline
the
to
death
make
that has
Atten a
long
Jedi,
hounded
we
you.
learn what his
Wipe
issues
the
are.
fear from your mind. You will not find
So,
blind obedience a
you're full of
difficult
shit,
master.
Kreia.
You chose it once. You will learn to embrace it again.
I don't know how you became such a manipulative witch, but why a vicious
word.
old scowl like yourself would even
Manipulative
bother
bitch
with me is a
probably
bigger
what you
mystery.
think
No
you
game
want.
of Dajaric can be won without pawns, and this may prove to be a very long game. You are
Is
a
Djarik
slippery
like
one.
Star Wars
Your thoughts
chess?
difficult for even one such as I
Actually
to
have a
read.
set of Star Wars
I
chess.
suspect the
It's actually really
self-loathing
cool.
that
The white,
squirms
the
within you
white
gives you a
pieces are all the
curious
good guys.
strength.
Like the king
Your
is
spirit,
Yoda,
as
and the
diseased
queen
as it is,
I think it's
refuses
Luke.
to allow you to give
And
up,
then the dark
no matter
side
what
ones
threats you
are,
face, whatever
of course, all the
wreckage
villains.
you
and
leave
the queen
behind.
is Darth Vader,
I
and the
think I've
emperor
crossed our path
is
for a reason.
the king.
Perhaps
It's
even
actually
you,
it's
at
funny
the
looking.
right moment, may be
I think
able
Han
to
Solo
turn
is the
aside
knights,
disaster. If
Chewbacca
so,
is the
your
rooks.
potential is not yet spent.
What was Leia?
Fine. I'll be your pawn.
Is she the bishop?
But I still think you've got the
She
wrong
might have been
man.
the bishop.
Perhaps.
I don't know.
But someone has to
look
fly the ship, and the Force is a hard thing to predict. You have crossed our path for a reason. Our path brought us here for a reason.
My God, they're still
Now I know
talking.
why. The past is here, and it must be met before the future can be set in motion.
More Jedi speak. Care to explain?
No, I've wasted enough time with you. Sleep, murderer, and be silent. I need no distractions. A critical moment approaches.
Fuck off, Kreia. I don't like her. Just a big manipulative bitch. Also, there's me. Who am I going to meet, though? This looks kind of familiar. This looks kind of like a council chamber. And who is this? The leader of the people, of the women in white. That seems like an
I
obnoxiously
did not expect to
long
see
walk.
you again after the day of your sentencing. I thought you had taken the exile's path, wandering the galaxy. Yet you have returned. Why?
Tell me what you've done with my friends first. I want my property, my slaves, okay, and my ship. It was not my intention to come here, Atris, or see you again. If you think I wanted to see your face again, you're sadly mistaken. I'm looking for my ship so I can leave Telos. I'm here because a pretentious Shutta stole my ship. Okay. Revenge. You cast me out, now I've returned. I was not my intention to come here, Atris, or see you again. That seems more accurate, to be perfectly fair.
Yet here you are. Perhaps you do not know yourself as well as you think. Regardless, your arrival here begs an explanation. Have you come to face the judgment of the Council, as you did so many years ago? Are you finally willing to admit that we were right to cast you out?
The Force brought me here. Refresh my memory. Why did the Council cast me out? The Council isolated me out of fear of Revan, of me, and whatever. And what we represented. Maybe you should admit that it was the Council's decision that led to the Jedi Civil War. I could not stand by and allow innocents to die in the Outer Rim. I deserved exile. I am no longer a Jedi. They were right. Jedi do not go to war no matter what the reasons. That's a flat-out lie. The frickin' Clone Wars were led by Jedi. That's a frickin' lie. I could not stand by and allow innocents to die in the Outer Rim. Or the Force. I kind of like this one. I could not stand by and allow innocents to die in the Outer Rim.
So you said, so long ago. I didn't believe it then, and I don't believe it now. You sought adventure. You hungered for battle. You could not wait to follow Revan to war. The Jedi Order asked only for time to examine the Mandalorian threat. They urged caution, patience, and you defied them. So when you returned, you were brought before us. You were a Jedi no longer, and so you were exiled.
I also recall you wished my imprisonment, or worse. For that, my punishment could have been worse. For that, I am grateful. I remember now. You do not need to remind me. I realize you, Council, were merciful. I kind of like to. It seems kind of sarcastic, and I kind of like that. My punishment could have been worse. For that,
There was much about that day that was difficult to forget. Your words, your defiance, and when you stabbed your lightsaber into the center stone. I have kept it, so I would never forget.
That's my lightsaber. I'm no longer a Jedi. It was no longer mine. You kept it, stole it, you mean. Also, by the way, that is an orange blade, not a red one. I was no longer a Jedi. It was no longer mine.
Indeed. A lightsaber is the mark of a Jedi. When you turned your back on the Order, it was not yours anymore. I have always kept it, as a reminder of what can happen when your passions dictate your actions. I have kept it, so I would never forget your arrogance or your insult to the Order.
But you know, Atris, I have been nice and respectful. I admitted that I wasn't a Jedi, but I had my reasons for going. You have just been a bitch with every other sentence. If I become a Jedi again, would you return it to me? I was sure on the right to carry my lightsaber again. Whatever reason why back, insult the Order, you insult me by carrying it. Give me that blade back or I'll tear it from your dead hands. If I become a Jedi again, would you return it to me?
Become a Jedi again? That is a thing far out of reach. But I am not unsympathetic to your feelings. Leaving the Order must have been difficult for you. Yet you gave the Council no other choice.
So
you gave me no
other
choice.
Right now. I went to war to protect others.
So your choice was to meet the aggression of the Mandalorians with more aggression. That is not the Jedi way.
And the Council way was to meet aggression with surrender? I take my choice any day. Is the Jedi way to let people be massacred? I told you, it was not aggression. I was defending people. What, 2 or 3?
Every choice we make, whether we know it or not, sends echoes through the Force. It can awaken feelings, ignite passions, hate, anger, fear, where none existed before. By meeting aggression, by serving as an opponent against which the Mandalorians could test themselves, you fed their hate, their lust for war, and it sent a terrible echo through you. And because of it, you and those Jedi who met them on the battlefield lost their way, and you turned on us.
Were you not tempted to help the innocent? I did not lose myself there. I found myself, Revan and Malak turned on you, not me. True! I've actually seen the cutscene where Karn here has his whole defiant thing with the Order. No, he did not turn on you.
Without you and the other fallen Jedi to support them, to feed their lust for war, Revan and Malak's crusade would have been over before it began.
And you know nothing of what drove me to Revan. Abandoning fellow Jedi fighting a war, a just war is not my way. I'm not here to debate the Council's decision.
Very well. Your
I'm
exile
picking
has
that one
given you
because I'm
some
honestly tired of
wisdom,
this.
at
I'm
least.
tired of her bullshit.
So then answer me. How did you find this place? And why have you returned after all this time?
I'm looking for my ship so I can leave Telos.
Your ship? Ah, the Ebon Hawk. It is not your ship. Unless
Yes, it is.
you're admitting to the destruction of the Paragus mining facility.
Are you admitting to stealing the Hawk? Of course I destroyed Paragus. Paragus' destruction was necessary. It kind of was.
Necessary. The destruction... You have not changed. Acting instead of thinking. Putting yourself before the galaxy, before the Jedi. Do you know what...
Yeah, I destroyed two worlds with one explosion. I know it put Telos in jeopardy, but I had no choice.
No. You're... Without the fuel from Paragus, Citadel Station cannot maintain its orbit. It will... Telos was a test to see if the Republic could mount a restoration effort on the Outer Rim. When it fails, the Republic will not finance another. The other Rim worlds, devastated by the Sith, will remain graveyard worlds.
It's almost as bad as the Jedi letting the Outer Rim die during the Mandalorian
So
War.
you still hold to your flawed convictions. If you think to anger me, you are wrong. How is it that you are not content to confine your ruin to yourself? You must spread it to others wherever you go.
God, I hate
Ruin
you.
yourself with your actions if you will. But when your actions bring harm to others, then you must answer for it.
So now I get blamed for the actions of the Sith? My crime, the Sith destroyed Paragus, not me. I won't allow you to put me on trial. Paragus was not, now I get blamed for the actions of the Sith?
What do you mean?
The Sith have returned, and they are hunting all Jedi. The Sith came for me on Paragus.
You
to
speak
kill me.
truly. You have encountered the Sith. I can feel the scars on you. And you encountered them on Paragus. But what would they want there? They can't have been looking for you.
Oh, fuck you. The Sith believe me to be the last Jedi. They intend to exterminate all Jedi everywhere. There's only Jedi they could find.
You. If they thought you were Jedi, the teachings of the Sith blind them indeed. I am the last Jedi, not you. You betrayed our teachings, our beliefs, the very core of the Jedi Order. If these Sith attacked you, they will soon realize their mistake. And if you escaped, they most likely let you go to see if you would lead them here.
They are stronger than you think. At least one Sith Lord stands with them, and they fight differently than the Sith from the Jedi Civil War. Were there any survivors of the Jedi Civil War? There must be other Jedi. If so, then I offer you my help. You'll need it. I do not think I was followed. They're stronger than you think. At least one Sith Lord stands with them, and they fight differently than the Sith from the Jedi Civil War. I kind of like that one better, because it gives more of an explanation of what's going on. So we can...
Whatever force they can bring to bear, it will matter not. If they face a true Jedi, they shall fall.
Your grasp of tactics is questionable. How can I help? Help, blah, blah, blah. How can I
You
help?
offer your aid after turning your back on me, on the Council. The Jedi is not something you embrace out of fear. The commitment is stronger than that, something you never seem to understand.
Okay, I'm going to comment on something, because I know it actually comes up. It's mentioned later in the game, and she's brought it up a couple times now. She keeps saying that we turned our back on her, and then mentioning the Council, but she mentions herself specifically. So, and it's mentioned later in the game that there might have been something between these two characters. So, if that's true, Atris, how much of your hatred of my character, or I guess of me, how much of that is you mad at them for betraying your trust rather than betraying the trust of the Council? And if that's true, you aren't that good of a Jedi for letting your personal feelings like that get in the way of what's best for the Order, seeing as how Jedi aren't supposed to act that way. Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway, persuade, but I always understood war, and that's who you need. Persuade. The Sith have numbers on their side. You'll need all of the allies you can get, Jedi or not. I'm not doing this out of fear. I want to help. You can't do this alone. I offer my assistance. I'm not doing this out of fear. I want to help.
But if you help me, it cannot be done from here. There are others in the galaxy who may help us against a Sith threat. If you can find them, gain their trust, perhaps our defenses shall be stronger.
Are you gonna turn my lightsaber
Take
off,
your
lady? I
ship,
can still hear
seek
it
them
humming.
out. If you find them, encourage them to gather on Dantooine. From there, we can call a council and see what can be done.
See what I can do. If there is anyone who can aid us, I will find them.
Then I shall send you on your way. It is now time for you to depart.
We shall remove him, mistress.
Cool.
Come with us.
Phrasing.
Are you all right, mistress?
The exile brought up feelings best left forgotten.
Forgive me, mistress, but I must ask. The exile, I've never seen another affect you so strongly. Did you care for him once?
The Jedi have no such attachments.
Obviously you did.
And the galaxy?
Obviously you did. You
feelings of
constantly
others
brought up how
burn for all
he
he
betrayed
cares.
your
The day
trust
we judged
specifically,
him,
Atris.
I stood in
You
the chamber and
obviously had
he was so
something with
right.
this
He was so
with this guy.
certain of it. I
So
doubted
fuck
myself.
you for giving
He
me
chose
as much
Revan
shit
over
as
the
you did.
Jedi, over the Council, over... But now I am tired. I must meditate.
Of course, mistress.
Frickin' asshole.
I will tell the others you are not to be disturbed. And please, do not exhaust yourself. We can attend to matters here.
You're just an asshole, Atris. I don't think you should be the former leader of the Jedi. You really shouldn't. Light side points gained. Oh god, another cutscene, Jesus. That shit is like really fucked up. Look at that. I know what's coming. If it would just like get there.
I have felt it too, my lord. A disturbance in the Force. It was difficult to make out, my lord. At first it was such a quiet thing. I did not notice it. But now I wonder if it has always been there. I merely could not hear it before. The sound built so slowly, yet when you listen for it, you can make out the strains, even over the background life of the universe.
Dude, no one can understand you.
Do you feel it is a... You are the darkness in which all life dies, my lord.
Why did you strangle her?
All life exists to feed your power. And my life is yours. I beg
What's
you,
the point
please.
of that?
Let me die. Yes, this disturbance echoes through the Force. I can follow it to its source and bring it to you.
How about you don't? Seriously, how does she understand him?
I will leave it once, my lord.
That is Darth Nihilus. If you say it, I don't freaking know. The Lord of Hunger. And that is his apprentice, whose name I can't remember right now. But anyway, I'm gonna save the game. How long were we at that? Okay, this says... Okay, let's see how much that goes up. Let's see how much... Wow, alright. Alright, guys. No, I'm gonna end it there. I know, frustrating place to end it, especially after all that. But hey, we're at the Jedi Academy on Telos. We met Atris. We had two major boss fights, and we got to see. Well, I shouldn't say major. We had 2 boss fights, and we got to see the main villain of the game, and he's sending his apprentice after us, and with plans to bring us before her master. We'll have to deal with that at some point. So I was gonna save again, but forget it. But we will deal with all of that next time, guys. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked it. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I hope you come back next week for the next episode. See you then.